about humanity. Putting truth in these lines while they busy feeding lies. When you got that tunnel vision, gotta open up your eyes. Wake up and go to sleep. Man, I'm praying all times. And to my guys, ain't no other side. This for my brothers, I'ma pray we all shine. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Yeah, you already know.
Depending on the lessons, some people eat, some people learn. But the game is gonna send you a big. Lock the door.
Professor Melly Mill, Hood Postman. So who I'm here with today?
You here with little Ed Dogg again, sir. Tragniew Park, Compton, West Side.
West Side.
CC ride to the left.
Good to be here, sharing time and space.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up in Tragniew Park?
Off top,
Uh-huh.
it was interesting. It was interesting because originally starting out in Santa Ana and Watts, you got the Watergates, which is my roots, and then you got Grape Streets, which is my roots. You got Slossons, which is my true roots, and a lot of subsets within the family because my grandmother was over in Broadway hood. Also being Eastern Star, being a Mason, something I'm very proud of. It's interesting trying to toe the line, Melly, between when you know right from wrong and kind of being pulled in all these different directions. You know, a lot of y'all may have been through that, not really knowing what hood you wanted to actually say, this is where I'm from. And, you know, I remember standing in the mirror one day. I'm young. I think I'm maybe 10 years old. I'm standing in the mirror and I'm saying, what's up, cuz? What's up, blood? What's up, cuz? I kept saying it back and forth to see which one felt right.
What was you doing? Trying to convince yourself?
I was trying to see, like, if I really had to say this for the next X amount of years, Melly, could I say this? You know, first and foremost, do I even want to? Because one side is full school and education because my grandmother had an education for Orange County. And then over here, everywhere you look, it's the drug era starting. You know, crack is about to show up in a few minutes. So you're going to be a Crip, you're going to be a Blood, you run with essays, you know, where you live is kind of, as you know, where you end up claiming, right? Did you start claiming Santana because you lived there, because you loved them, or, you know, how many other homies actually claim just because this is where you live, this is what you love? So you don't really, you know, have much option. I'm not about to live in the middle of Tragniew Park and try to claim Campanella, but I'm not just mad at Campanella because they Campanella, even though we go down in the swamps on the regular and we go over to Lantana. Back then, we could go over in Nutty Block, you could go over in Park Village, you could go where you know, you could go visit. But I just figured, you know, this is for me, and this is where I live, this is where I serve. So I get to see Toddy T, I get to see Mixed Master Spade, I get to see Big Honcho from Grape, I get to see so many homies come through and visit.
Sean Prince was over there as well.
All the time.
Mike Williams.
I was just with Mike. You know what I mean? That's like a big brother to me. Joe Franklin, all the Suarez brothers, you know, Bam and all them around the corner, PK, DT. We was young. But when the homies actually, I say, put themselves like Shiesty, me and Mark, you know, friends since childhood. Now, me, him, and John on Aprilla block, we youngsters. We run together. Homies come from around the corner. You know, you got Taper Block going against Aprilla, going against Cordon Block. You know, we was youngsters, but we was all sports. So, you know, Big Ed Dogg and his family live over here, and the homies live in front of Tragniew, you know, Michael Williams and all them, Ronald, you know, ran into the wall. It was fun, but it's a little small sections. Lantana not big, Swamp's not big, Tragniew not big. Compared to Nutty Block bigger. And Park Village is way bigger. You know, we just little bitty sets. So if you want to rep it, you know, you got to rep it. You can't play with it because they're not playing with you. And I gravitated to being a hustler, being, I say, preyed upon by
Let me
women that
ask you
was
a
too
question.
old.
How did that park being built there change the trajectory of that particular neighborhood? Because the park hadn't always been there. Because those apartments
It
were
was a little
there.
apartments, yes, sir. I was a baby. You know, when I moved in there, I came in what? From kindergarten at 48th, 49th Street to first grade at Birch. So I'm there. And we leaving from there every day. We go over and hang out in the projects with my auntie now. My other auntie lived right there in the Bloodstones, right there in the circle where Denzel did the movie, down there in the jungles. You know what I mean? So that's family over there too. My other auntie stay over there off Arborvitae and Rosewood. Them is all IFs. Then my mom, you know, dating OG Mr. Avery, that's like would have been a play brother, Big T, Tony, from 120 Raymond. You know, so all of them. You just everywhere, Melly. You know what I mean? I'd say when it became a park, as far as like Tragniew Park, you didn't have like us hanging out in the park. Everyone had their street, and you made your money. And Tragniew Park was known for making money for some reason. To be such a small little spot, you could really come over there and make some bread. It was popping, and I was just bad. My mother worked for LA Times and RTD, drove the main line. Y'all may know Mama. That's Miss Claudette. Rest in peace. Everybody loved her food, and everybody on that street, the Taylors, Michael, Flores, you know, the Suarez, you name it. Todd, that's family. We had wars, they came. We had wars everywhere. We had wars in Garden Grove. We had wars in Orange County. Here they come. And that's what pulled me towards really, really saying, you know what? I'm taking the coat off. It's Tragniew Park, and that's it. And I'm going with it.
Speaking of Toddy T, when Toddy T made the song "The Battle Ram,"
Yes, sir.
what was that for that particular community, and how did that? Because the whole country was vibing off of it, but how did it change Tragniew Park, or did it change it, or did it make you guys more like, okay?
I think it was just cool because Ty was so cool as a person. You know, he didn't push no gang stuff on you. Like, I have to say, for all of the hoods I've been to and been through and love y'all, and I love y'all, all of y'all, from the C Rags to the Burgundy Rags, to everything. My uncle Duke's record store lived right next door to Goldenberg, right across the street from Centennial, where a lot of people might know of Shiesty standing up for himself on a regular basis at Centennial. Being a Tragniew, that is not an easy road. I don't care what none of y'all say. Big shout out to my homeboy Mark. Much love to you, homie. And Shiesty wasn't no punk for nobody. And we was known as the light-skinned niggas with long hair. Todd would let us come in the house. He'd be scratching and mixing. You know, we had
Was Spade also there?
Spade come over and they be chilling, man. Spade come bumping down the street in the truck. You know, Hunch come through with the IROC. You know, it was coming. Because back then it was the DJs, it was scratching, you know, it was mixing. Like I said in the first interview with Arabian Night, my boy Andrew, Siberian, you know, Battle Cat, everybody young, everybody scratching, you know, back then. Chibba chib, it was mixing. And you know, you popping, you lock, you getting at it. You know, my brother and them was Imperial Puppets. You know, we had the Dominoes out of Carson.
So do you think by Toddy being from over there, that gave people other options? You know what I mean? Because everybody don't want to be a Crip. Everybody don't want to be a gangster.
That's what I was leading to, bro. They never really pushed that on us. Like brother and them, you know, the big homie brother and Mikey, rest in peace. All of the ones that you would, you know, that are considered reputables from our area, they did not push us to say cuz. They didn't tell us that we got to nothing. When I adopted the name Lil Ed Dog, it was more an adopted because Greyhound been calling me Lil Ed. He been calling me forever. And so there is a big Ed Dog. Rest in peace to my OG. And that's my OG. That's my homeboy. When my homeboy took it upon himself to give me that blessing, because I rep this. There ain't no in between. I rep this from wherever I've been. I rep this. And my Brody was like, no, yeah, you got that. And I promised him, I'm not putting on a third. When I'm done, I'm done. And that's it. I'm a rep it till I'm done, but I'm not putting on no, I'm not bringing no more death into this life because of this cripping and blood. And if I can help it, I love y'all too much. We too close, and we all family tied in. What I look like killing a cousin I didn't even know was a cousin, killing a best friend's son, a nephew, or something we don't even know. That's where the confusion came in, Mel. And I know you seen it because you way more solidified. And I'm gonna give you that off top. I just happened to be a youngster that was determined to know y'all. I was not about to let the OGs not know me. And being from Tragniew Park really ain't no nothing special. But because we got Todd and we got MCA, we got Chill, Compton's Most, that's real shit.
And Spade.
And Spade come through there. And, King T, Coolio, they would come through and kick it with us. It was homies that would come and visit. Dub C wasn't always Dub C. That was Dub C in the Mad Circle. You guys forget. You got Raz Kaz over there in Carson. You got the homies from Stevenson Village right down the street. You got the 190. Everybody not enemies back then, y'all. We friends. We cool. You guys decided to turn this into some war for yourself to where you can't go to Walter's Market. You can't go to the church.
And I see where you're going, but do you think that we tend to bond in trauma? There's a lot of trauma bonding that's within
After
our
the fact.
culture. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, like they said, don't give a man his flowers when he gone. Sometimes why don't y'all give him his flowers while he here? I don't want to celebrate you, Melly, after you gone and you doing something positive like this. I don't want to say, well, Melly, this. No, there's no reason for this man to have a bad accident from nothing concerning gangbanging. We know where he from. We know what he stand for. And not one of y'all should be stepping up to this man about nothing concerning gangbanging. But would you? Because he an OG from where he from? Will one of you guys take it upon yourself to think he a score? Because that's what we thought. We thought it was a freebie. And anybody that know me know that I say it in a heartbeat. That's a freebie. Because I don't have to give you no warning. I don't have to ask for your permission. When we gang banging or we just saying gangster talk, it's different. Gang banging, you're supposed to be active, and that means you are committing genocide.
So let's talk about that.
Yes, sir.
There's live in the neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
There's gang members, and there's gang bangers, and there's gang associates.
Yes, sir. You need everything, right?
Yes.
The homies that work on cars.
Right.
The homies that work on the houses.
And everybody has a different position.
Yes, sir. You spoke on that. You spoke on that in another video with another OG.
Right.
And it's the truth.
And I don't think everybody think that just because we're in Cali or we on this West Coast that, it's like, we don't made it a preference to go out and just dump on somebody.
And be ignorant, and that's not the case.
No.
That's not the case. You had
it's cause and effect.
I say like this, okay? Let's and I'm not about to try to brag. I wasn't always messed up, y'all, from cancer and my health and epilepsy. I've been hit. People laugh and joke because I was a decent piece and I meant it, but God works the way he worked, and he felt it was necessary for me to go through the things I went through. But is that because of what I did in the beginning? And I lived that type of stupidity. But you got homeboys that connect with the girls. You need some women around. You got homeboys that got the bag. You need some money. You got the homies like the homies. They was about them cars. You better watch out. Your Alpine be gone. You better watch out. That block punk coming out. It's with me. I need that box. I need that.
Then you got the handgun.
There you go. Throw them knuckles up. Put your stop. Put your hands up. These right here. I done broke these on y'all, and I meant that. I had to watch my brothers get them up, and they better not run and go get a knife. Better not run and go get a gun. You come do something like that, we got to deal with you. We got to deal with you immediately because that's punk business. You called him out. Take your loss.
Who was that one over there that was impactful to you? Was it Big Ed Dog?
No, because Ed Dog was super quiet. Him and the rest of the homies, and I ain't gonna say their last names, but y'all know it start with a B, end with the Fell. And he was just quiet, but nowhere near a buster. You want to see somebody actually have to get him up, run up on Brother and find out. Run up on Mikey, run up on Ray, run up on Lonzo, run up on Maurice, find out. Run up on Bam and them around the corner. Run up on rest in peace to my brother Cooter, my homeboy Ski. Certain ones, there's not a lot of conversation. Matter of fact, Mark started off in St. Albert's, okay, right there in between.
That's backside of the neighborhood.
That's it, right there. You go there. You want to go get an ice cream cone over in Campanella Park? Go ahead, right there in that middle where they be talking about. You man enough to go over there and get you an ice cream cone and a chili cheese fry. Go on down there to Golden Eagle if you want to, and see if you really bout it. And you had to get them. It didn't matter. So I would say they're really, I can't put no who, because honestly, I just can't call none of the homeboys no punks, whether we took L's or not. We wear powder blue. We a small hood. What we doing getting into it with the South? Way up there by Kelly and Atlantic Drive. I gotta drive how far to go put in work? That's ignorant. I'm like, that's like me driving from Compton to Barstow, y'all, just to go put hands on somebody.
And then, you guys in Campanella Park shared the junior high together.
Yes,
you guys
sir.
were both with
Yes,
the
sir.
Enterprise.
Yes,
What
sir.
was that like?
I couldn't go to Enterprise because my mom knew I had already started doing a lot of shit. So she sent me back to Orange County with my dad. So I had to go back out there. At the same time, I'm waking up to this gang and this dope culture. My grandmother was also taken sick. At 13 years old, my mother entrusted in me to take care of her. Now I'm 13, y'all, and I got to drive this woman all the way from Orange County down to 53rd and Broadway to her Eastern Star meetings. My mama said, get in the slow lane and take your time. She trusted me at 13. So when y'all seen that video, when I said I was 11 and cripping, no, I meant that. My brother already cripping. My family already gang banging and cripping. They cripping and blooding already. It's not like it's 1982, 83, 84, 85, y'all. So it's prevalent in our lives. Don't act like this cripping wasn't there, this blood wasn't there. He'll tell you himself how long he been involved. Ask Melly. Turn the camera on him. And y'all find out some stuff that he keeps to the low.
I noticed that your hat, it got American flag and AK-47. What is that symbolic to you?
A wish, because I lost my gun rights way, way early from being dumb and doing this stupid shit and knowing better. And that's the worst part, when we know better and we still walk down that dark alley and lose everything. You lost your rights, you lost your family, you lost your freedom, you smelling balls, you up in there in concrete. It's a drama. Shout out to Chinaman from Hoover. You tell the truth every time you speak on it, loved one.
Lock the door.
Cali Miners, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga. Streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top. Diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing. They see me shining. That's hard work. Proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me. That's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking, and I don't talk about it. I just make it happen. Word.